Hello and welcome. This is part 14 of the Add Type to Enquirer series. And well, without further ado, let's get started. Let's go to the desktop. So where we are at last time, we have updated the test to use the new syntax, quote unquote, to get the prompts from the enquirer prompt static property, or actually static getter. And the thing is, the static getter is actually creating a new instance of the prompt function every single time. So by moving the this line into each test, we get a new instance of that function so that the test can be separated when it goes to on this event handler. So that allow us to actually do some test on the related to the UI to submit the prompts. We cannot test the UI yet, well, because the enquirer did not separate the UI from the main code, and the only thing that we can do is set show to false so that it won't show on the console. But it couldn't capture the UI, the display message, so that we can validate it, which I say it is needed for some of the tests. For example, the format test, right? We want to make sure that the formatted test is actually used on the UI side, but there's no way for us to validate that at the moment. So we were at the quiz prompts, right? That's where we are at doing this test. And then the same thing for this initial value. We cannot really test the initial value because it only affects the UI. So I add some comments over here. And then the rest of the test is the same, that we need to provide some kind of inputs during the event handling so that we can validate the result. Because let's give you an example. Let's see here. For example, like this, right? The test right now is, well, it's not working. We can run it, but at the same time, even if I fix the test so that it all pass, this doesn't capture what the program should be doing, right? Because when it is a prompt, we do expect the user to enter something, and we never really expect the prompt to be kind of skipped and then get the select answer of empty, and then there's no correct answer. That's not how the code should. Right. Well, actually, over here it does now shows the right correct answer. So that's an improvement. Actually, let me change that. 195. Let me change all that. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3. There's a little bit more. The initial also. So let me go ahead and change those two. So the initial function 1, 2, 3, 3 of them. Okay, there you go. 1, 2, 3. 195. Right. So and then the choice can be promised this time out right now, because I haven't have not provide the value, provide this event handler. But even with that, still, this select answer is not what we normally expected. And during the test, we want it to be act normally. So done is to the there's some lag over here. change the prompt to be something like where is it? This is basic off already. Like this to get it. There's boilerplates over here, right? So instead of doing that, I'm going to write a function for it. So I'm going to write a function, say test quiz prompts, right? Because we in this we are not really focused on the answer. We are not really focused on this. We really only focus on this for the types, right? For the inputs. So we want to make sure that the types are support with this, and then we can, we can just focus on that and do the needed thing and to simplify this code. So what we need to do is this, we take in the quiz question, right? So let's get a question, which is a quiz question, which is under the prompt. It's a quiz question. And then let's get this whole code over there. And this will be a quiz question, the question. And then this is a async. Right, so this do the whole assertion, all the thing needed. And since we focus on the quiz question over here, we can still test the types. So test quiz prompt. Oh, shouldn't do that. So test quiz prompt. And just this. Right. Of course, the name is not a great name because it just say test. It doesn't say what is testing. Well, let's improve it a little bit. Question type. Okay, yeah, I think that's okay. So with that, then we can change all this to just this function. Oh no, that's not what I want. So let me do this. Okay. Let that. Of course, something will break pretty badly because I also changed the base function as I'm selecting it. But that's okay. That's something that can be easily fixed. Where is it? Let's remove this first. This, yeah, that's the question. That's the one. Okay, this is okay. This is not affected actually. So let me put it at the bottom. And then get rid of this. Is there more? Okay, so we fix all of them. The test should still fail the same way. We haven't changed anything, do we? Maybe we did, because now we're making that call. So let's see. Okay, that's one fail, which we can work on. Yep, so this is saying the choice can be promised. We can do the same thing, right? Because we are not changing all the value. We just want to make sure that this will work correctly. So while the test is running, let's take a look at what we have. So now this is just test with the minimum. We could use the same code also. But since again the issue is this one, we really can't, because we can't use skip and we can't use show, and because that's the purpose of this test. So this one we'll keep it as is. So now we can see the test is all passed. But before we say it's good, let's need to double check, take a look at it, make sure that it is working correctly. Okay, so all the tests are updated correctly. I mean, so this is good, this is good, this is good. So the choice can be promised. This we will expand on it because there are several more cases that we need to take care of. But let's make sure that these are fine. These are fine. And then yeah, that's the common test. Okay, so we are good right now. So now let's get another test for this one, and adding in the semicolon as needed. So where is the test? Well, actually, for the test, we need to look at the choice. So where was it? So the choice option. So we have string, we have promise, and then we have this choice option. Let's put this to at the end. And then we can return either a string or a promise. Right, so let's do that. Can be a function. Well, instead of saying that, I'm just saying this. Oh, let's also copy it and do both of them at the same time. Like that. Right, so this one is simple, just that. And then this one is function returning value. Right, run the test. Of course, we expect the pass as long as the type pass. We already tested in the code over here when we're trying things out. So yep, they all pass. So the last one is this. This is the last one. Can be. So now the question is, should we test all the optional param separately? Okay. And if we really need to be how to say it, very careful, then we should do work on all of the permutation, right? You have a value by itself, and then value with message, value with hint, value with disabled, and then value with message and hint, value with message and disable, value with hint and disable, and then all three. So that's total is 7. Was it 7? Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7. 8 test that we should write, right? But we are testing the types right now, and even if we are not just testing the types, we are actually testing the implementation. Maybe that's a little bit too much. So hold on a second. Over here, I would like to put this to the top for this function, just to organize it a little bit better. So instead, I will be doing doing just a few, not all of them, because at the end it's about how comfortable you are with the code. So can be choice options. Well, actually, let's do this. Value. Wow, what's going on? And then value message, and then this is saying ABC 175. Let's organize it this way. Right. Yeah, forget it. Let's do all the permutation. And put them in the same test. 185 message. No, this is a hint. And choose this. And then value 195. And then disabled. True. We could do disable false also. Value 205. Disabled false. And getting lazy. And so this is A1, okay, and hint. And then over here, let's say disabled equals to true. Not right. And then this is saying message A3. Okay, so and then just get one more, four of them. And not right, not the right answer. And then let's say 4 and 4 and just call it a day. Right, so we have this test that tests all of the permutation, I guess. And you can see that if we just think about mathematically permutation, well, we'll miss something, right? Because they say like this, disable, it can be true and false values. For the hints, can it be other types of value things? And of course, over here is all string, so that's okay. Not a big deal. But when we plan and just on top of our head, we typically think about it, oh, how many test cases in total? But until you actually get to the detail, you will miss things, right? So it is always a good idea to, instead of just saying and thinking, just do it. Just add the test in. And over here, we put all of them together because they are logically testing a similar group of assertions, right? We are options, and can be any of this in any of these formats. So with that, we can say that, hey, let's put them together. It doesn't make too much sense to completely separate it, and we can, we can just do this and get it done. So get the discussion of whether testing every single one of them aside, because yeah, this is a permutation of 3 or 4, and not a big deal. Of course, if this is like 10 or 20, yeah, you probably don't want to do that. Or you can write a small program to iterate and do all the permutation. That's also fine, right? That's even better, I would say, if you have the time to. So anyway, so and it passed, right? So I think we are really done with the quiz. So let's commit it. Add input type quiz. Quiz. Let's say let's do this one. So because the test file, I don't want to add it in, and I don't want to add a git ignore, because then it means that I have to add that file in the check-in anyway. So I just have to do this manually for now. Okay, so go back to README and take a look. What's next? Besides the basic auth, there's this auth prompt. Did we do the auth prompt already? No, I don't think so. The auth prompt is the basic auth. This is basic auth. And then in the index, basic auth. Oh, there's no auth prompt, I think. Yep. So no, we have this. We have this auth prompt. This is, yeah, this is one of the base type. So that's okay. So for survey, and scale, I think this we can do it right now. Let's just copy that, put it over here. Although that's not what we want. We want this, this. So this is survey, and we assume that is the case, and not this prompt run. Let's connect them together. Oh, oh. The dot run is not a function. That's interesting. That's interesting. What did I do? Let's see. Oh, it's just execute. It's just that will execute it. Hey, oh, this is because it's getting the prompt from the class. Okay, that's it. That's why. That's why. All right. So yeah, this is working. This is the survey, and it have this margin and all that. So let's get the basic in, and then we test out all those override functions. Okay. So we adding this survey, and it also have the choice, have this name and message. So we definitely need to take a look at that. But this is this is really a multiple value thing. I see. So it has this scale, and for now it seems like it is a quiz choice option. So let's keep it like that for now. And then there is a margin, and the margin is the box, I assume, and then this is, let's keep it as quiz choice for now. There's no correct, and we don't know if it has the initial yet, so let's ignore that, and then also ignore this, right, and like that. So let's see survey question in here. Okay. There's some problem with my system. Because I can't hear myself. I hope you guys can hear me. But give me a second, actually. Let's see if I can fix this. Hello? I can hear myself. Give me a second. Seems like there's something wrong with this. What's going on? Can't hear anything. Okay, this is fine. We're good. We're still good. Okay, so there's some problem with my my audio. Okay, so in that case, let me just monitor myself, make sure that I can